Okay, so my response to the question that I asked about who do we think we are in the song that John Legend so eloquently sung and created, I believe that this is a call to all humans to recognize and respect the fact that you were created for a purpose. And to be honest, I feel like as a whole, we lack that recognition and that respect that life is not supposed to be permanent. There's nothing set in stone about anything that we do in this life, or where we go, or who we're with, or anything like that. Everything that we do is supposed to be taken as precious gifts and truly cherished, because we don't know when our time is up. So the question remains that when your time is up, how are you going to feel about your life? You know, how are you going to feel about what you left behind? If you have children, even if you don't have children, children are around us, and they are the future, regardless of what we think and how we recognize that fact is true. Children are being born, every 60 seconds or something like that, and they are going to grow up. So with us being around them and being influences directly and indirectly, we have a responsibility to these children. It's sad to me that we don't want to recognize that. We truly forget where we come from. We come from greatness. We come from strength. We come from a lot of natural and holistic type of living. Nowadays, everything's about fast food and fast and instant gratification, when our ancestors know nothing about that. What they do know is that they go pick these berries and they go, kill this animal. I'm sorry for people who are not, meat eaters or what have you. I'm talking about the facts right now and how things were done. Some of that has been lost, and we need to really gravitate back to that, because that's exactly why we have a lot of these different illnesses and these conditions that we don't understand. Go to the back of your boxes or things that you're buying, and you'll recognize that you have no idea whatever glycerides and mono something is. Come on, if we don't know, then neither does our bodies. Okay, we have to get back to the fact that we are not weak beings. We're not weak at all. We have the mind, we have the body, and the spirit of warriors. And with that being said, all this running that we're doing, and we're backing down from everything, for what? In the song he talks about, we love the drinks, the minks, the furs, the cars, and the houses. But what are we really gaining if we're not spreading true knowledge and true, life skills to these kids? At the end of the day, none of that stuff can go with us. So that means that none of that stuff will benefit the children either. What are you teaching your children? What are you showing them that they can actually say and hold on to intangibly, pricelessly, that, okay, I know what to do because I was taught this. I was taught to take care of my body. I was taught to respect myself. I was taught to respect other people. I was taught to fight for what I believe in. All of that is what we need to be focused on, because at the end of the day, everything is temporary. I feel really bad for the kids, because when we realize, okay, this is what's going on, and we have that out-of-box thinking and that aha moment hits you, what are you going to do with it? None of us are perfect. I've always been one that wanted to help people and always wanted to stand up against bullying and stuff like that. But I'm going so far out of that because it's more to it. And so as it comes to me, I'm definitely putting it out there. I'm not afraid. Like he said, I'm not afraid to fly. I'm not afraid to fly by myself. I'm not afraid to be the only one on Facebook talking about, hey, work out, and hey, what are we doing with the kids? Hey, let's do this, let's do that. Whatever it is, don't be afraid to fly by yourself. Not everybody is ready. Not everybody is open-minded. A lot of people are blind. They got their eyes closed, but they're wide open. They can see physically, but mentally there's blockage going on. Emotionally there's blockage going on. And we have to recognize that and correct it, because at the end of the day, like I said, no matter if you have children or not, you're still an example to somebody's child. Somebody sees you. Somebody's watching, you know, and I cherish that, because at the end of the day, I have one child by birth, one, but there's so many babies out here that I have under my wing and have in my heart, where they go with me everywhere I go. I think about them because I know that they're gonna grow up. You know, I don't have to have a lot of these children from birth. A lot of them come to me through my sister, through my best friends, you know, all of that. Anybody and everybody that I love their children as well. At the end of the day, I want to know, like, honestly, what are you doing with your life? Are you truly out here, you know, setting blazes and trails and really putting your foot down and saying, no, I'm done, you know, trying to run away from my blessings and my faith and myself? You know, are you going forward? Because if you are, I commend you. But honestly, if you're not, I really am hoping that you wake up. Like, this is an alarm clock, and we have so many alarm clocks around us that we just ignoring, you know. And I say we because I put myself in the population, because at the end of the day, I'm only as strong as the people around me. Even though I know I have great individual strength, I want to strengthen us by the numbers, by the boatloads, by everything that I can measure with. I mean, it's not just about me, and it never was. So I hope that, you know, that you're encouraged today. I hope that, you know, you honestly look at yourself and recognize your beauty and understand that you are here for a certain reason, and nobody knows what that is.